what is it specifically about the make and mechanics of a barefoot shoe that is better for the biomechanics of the human body? If you were to explain to someone why a barefoot walking shoe is better for you over the long term than let's say a Nike walking shoe with much more cushion, it's probably narrower. What are some of the things? Is it just the cushion and the narrowness? Is there something else that we're tapping into when we're walking barefoot? What did you find in your research?
So what I learned, the first thing first, that anytime you look at human body flat, which is to say flat, when you wear barefoot or you wear something that is considered minimalist, that means your center of gravity is dead on the center. There's a stack. Everything, what I'm referring to, everything stacked top to bottom. We are not leaning for the front. When you wear something that have a lift in the back of the heel, so basically it changes the posture. That means you lean toward the front. That means you are putting pressure more on your knee, your ankle, and your back. Your posture out of whack at that point. That's the first thing that changed. So when that changed, that means every time you walk, your knee, your back, your ankle have to compensate for that. So we all walking leaning toward the front. Now, if you look at the shoe anatomy, we refer to the narrow toe box. Typically, the foot itself, it like to display. The more you display, the more you have contact, so give you stability and balance. So a lot of the shoe, modern athletic shoe is narrow. So what mean we are artificially deform the foot, which we compress all the toe with the narrow toe box, which hinder our ability to use the big toe, which is the big toe that used as a push-up. So these are the research that I look at and also experience myself. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a podiatrist, but the research that allow me to understanding the most basic way that the foot designed to move. The other thing that
go ahead. Go ahead.
The other thing I talk about, the cushion support, okay, that I'm a firm believer that if you look at the foot itself, there's an arch in there. There's a reason why there's an arch in our foot. The arch acting is designed to act as a shock absorbing mechanism. So when you land on the midfoot, so all the energy that you hit the ground being absorbed to the arch. So that extra energy is not going to end up in your knee, your back, or your ankle. But when you wear something with an arch support, the analogy that if you support something, you make it weak over time. And then that's why you have a collapsed arch. I'm not saying a minimalist or barefoot shoe for everyone, but I'm saying for the majority of the population, we are born with normal and healthy feet. It's just the way we are conditioned. We put them in, I call it a cast, which now is the feet no longer function. It's just a shoe.
Yeah.
We have no.
So the typical running shoe like Nike, Adidas, Reebok, the arch and the artificial cushion is giving us something that we don't need. For most people, if we were walking around barefoot, our body has built-in mechanisms to adapt. And then if we're walking around in arches all the time or arch assistance with 99.9% of shoes that are built today, it's realigning our bodies to make us weaker in a way. It's taking away the barefoot mechanics that we were born with the ability to tap into. And then when you have that artificial arch and the constant support, the reason why people may have pain barefoot could be because they're so used to the arch and having that support all the time.
That is correct. I mean, it's just like it's an addiction because now that's why all shoe companies, the way they market their product is more comfort, more support. You don't need more, you need less. Because the more you do it, the more you constantly altering the body natural biomechanics. And that's something, I keep telling folks we're not telling people go run barefoot. That's not the case. I'm just saying all you have to do is walk in something that minimalist in a way. It doesn't have to be barefoot. Get away from these artificial support and let the foot move naturally. When you can do that, we can fix the problem with the knee, the back, the alignment issue, the posture issue. So these are the things that anyone can do. Anyone can do at